Hello, welcome to the after show for Naxtamun's Temple, episode 2, where we met what is most definitely not a dragon, judging by your choice of onesie for this episode. I did wonder why the dragon onesie came out.
The dragon onesie actually came out because someone in chat was talking about dragons, and I was like, should I wear my dragon onesie? In the Naxtamun's chat, and I was like, they're like, yes, but don't complain that it's too hot. It was really warm.
Yeah.
But I actually am changed because I'm going to like a pool party, so run after this.
Wait, why weren't we invited?
Yeah,
you can totally come.
Spencer, were you invited to this pool party?
Well, yeah, but you see, my passport hasn't come through yet, so.
Oh, right.
See,
yeah.
it's too late now. Like, I've got other plans. If you told me before.
You're a terrible friend, Maggie.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Also. Okay,
calm down.
Sorry, it's fun. It's fun. It's okay.
I ate my lip gloss.
Are you okay? Are you?
I think we broke
Are you a GLaDOS core now? What's happening?
He had too much fun.
It was fun.
Overlord.
I'm sorry, Maggie. I'm sorry. I apologize for enjoying your DMing.
No, I'm very glad you guys enjoyed it because I was worried that it was not good today.
Oh no.
You worried it was not good today?
Yeah, I'm not on like my best, mental track right now. So, yeah, I was just like, I hope that this is okay. I hope we're doing all right. I hope people are having fun. But
it was good.
Yeah, it worked.
I don't pull back.
You guys got a lot of interesting RP in today than normal. So.
Ooh. I did my bond.
You did.
Oh, yeah,
so
you did that.
I did my bond as well.
Yeah, you both brought up the thing.
What was your bond?
Mine was like mention something you've seen somebody do.
Oh yeah, you saw me picking my nose or something. That was it.
I saw you picking your nose and eating it.
You both get 5,000 experience.
Woo!
And I will calculate your experience for the.
It won't be enough to level up, but it'll be close.
And I think I gave you guys how much experience you got. From
you put something 3,000 or something from last.
It's 3,230, and I'll give you how much it is later for the next one because I have to do some maths.
Is that including the 5,000 for the bonds?
No, that was last week's. That was last week's. So what I just said, it's pinned in the posts and in our chat.
All right, but for this week, is the 5,000 going to be added into the XP for this week, or do we?
No, you add that separately. That's your.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure.
It's a one-time bonus thing that you get. It's my way of trying to help you get to the point of leveling up.
Does it not regen every? Do we not get a new bond? Because he said initially we would get another bond.
We could work it that way. We could definitely do that.
I mean, I just like the idea of extra XP. That sounds cool, but.
Greed.
I mean, I want to get the next level because Maggie said that the next thing is going to be super, super hard. And I'm just like, I don't want to die because I'm having too much fun.
Hashtag YOLO.
That's true.
Yeah, when we get to the final fight, everyone's going to die and I'm going to disappear.
I really liked the hilarity of Goldie running away with 5 status conditions. And then I run in, I'm like, hi, Snake Lady. We need to have a family talk, so we'll come back later. I'll drive you backwards 60 foot. Because I was initially came in and I was like, how do we deal with this? We've got to hold Goldie to stop her running away. We've got to fight that. And I run up and go, Maggie, how far is the door?
I can't quite comprehend in my head yet how that move works, because you can throw someone right and you can choose to go with them or not. But they go 60 feet. So it's like you just grab someone and sling them. It's like Thor's hammer. You throw them and then you get.
Have you not seen any anime at all? It's like any superhero anime type stuff where they like throw someone through the air and they go with them or punching them as they go with them and stuff, and they hit like a building. Like eventually at like I can't remember what level it is, I can learn that. I can throw and move someone with someone and then they take damage.
But the thing about it is that you can't normally go 60 feet. So I imagine that there's the throw itself is what allows you to travel 60 feet.
Yeah, like you grapple them and then you push off with them. Like you grapple them, push off with them, and then like beat them in midair. And it's based on your strength score.
You have a lot of like, when runners, they initially you have like your thing that you put your leg on and then you push out. It's like that initial punch that you get when you
Because it's, so let's do home.
But
It's
still,
3
if you
times your
can't
strength
run
score.
that far.
My strength score is 20, and my strength score is 3 times.
Well, then
so
it's the
65.
sheer momentum at that point when you can't go that far that lets you
But
go
that means that it like wait, what's your movement distance?
35.
Okay, so Invar could run 95 feet in a round if someone was correctly positioned, because he could run up to them, tackle them, throw them, run after them, and suddenly he'd be nearly 100 feet away.
Yeah, but
them.
I could already just run 70 foot. And if I was a rogue, I could just run 105. Because you can double
I
dash.
want to
There's
know
nothing stopping
like
from double
what
dashing.
the furthest you can possibly travel in a round is, but then it's probably
It's over 200 because you can do the monk thing, and then you can do the bonus action extra move as like rogues and stuff. So you double dash, you do that, you add buffs, you can go really far. Probably over 300 foot is my guess.
And then we got to work out what that is like relative to like Usain Bolt and whether it's quicker or not.
That's in 6
I
seconds.
imagine
That is yeah. Usain Bolt did like an 8-second 100 meters, didn't he? So we're talking 6-second
Maybe
100
8?
meters. Easily.
Magic.
Yep, there you go.
And you could haste
I like that
to
it
get
does
extra
take a
movement.
hell of a lot of work and like lifelong training though to be able to run that fast.
Yeah, and you know, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are level 10. You've been through some shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if what you're fighting hasn't explained to you,
And the fact there's like a blue dragon around.
you don't know what it is.
No,
Uh-huh.
I don't know in character what it is. I know as a GM because you wore a dragon thing. You said it likes gold, and it was constantly going on about blue things. I initially was like
Yeah,
black dragon
gold.
because you're wearing a black onesie, but I was like, no, you don't have all the different colors of dragon onesie.
Yeah, I'm not
Gold.
super.
I
you know,
wish.
Yeah, I'm
Someone
not
send me
super-
dragon onesies. I will wear them.
Yeah,
I don't even know
not
if there
super
is a
up on-
blue one. I'm sure there is.
I'm not super up on dragons, but I'm pretty sure it's some sort of draconic thing because they can shapeshift, right? And yeah.
And Maggie very specifically asked me, oh, so that thing only does undead, celestial, and fiend? And I was like, yeah, because I'm not. Oh,
There's
yeah. There's a
something-
rogue
I have
ability
to
that
make
allows you to.
sure
Yeah,
that
a
it's
ranger.
not one of those things. That's all.
There's something up with that chest of gold as well because they never put anything directly in it. They'd always magic gold into the chest.
I'm assuming that's just so that if we did,
I'm surprised you guys didn't try to take the chest.
Because she
I
was
mean, that
scary
a
as
bit of a
fuck.
part of it.
yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
you don't
Okay,
get
we're
to level 10.
We
You don't
can
get
do
to level
some
10 by
She's like
messing with
this
level
big.
18.
She's literally like
Yeah,
this.
how tall? Wait, how tall is she?
Because you're
Less than 2
wait,
foot.
how-
Like
you're
you're
2'1"?
3. You're,
I'm 2 feet.
you're 2 feet.
Yeah, you're 2 feet. So she's like a foot and a half. She's like.
I like the fact you made her
Gnomes
while a
can't
gnome.
be that short.
Yeah, I like the fact you made her impossibly sized for gnome. And the entire reason you did that was probably just to annoy Bentham, because Bentham wanted to
Yeah.
be the smallest. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm 100% here for this.
I knew the moment I was like, I want to be the shortest gnome ever. I'm like, if she has a single gnome in her campaign, I know it's gonna be 111.
I was
And then when I,
love you,
found the
Maggie.
room that was obviously gnome sized, I'm like, well, here's the 111 gnome.
Maggie thinks too much like me. I'm like, I would totally fuck with Bentham right now by having. Yeah, there we go.
I
Excellent.
had to. Also, you guys fucking. I made that trap because of last week's thing. I was like, oh, they're gonna fly over it. It's gonna be great. I specifically made that trap because I was like, they're gonna if they find out about the bridge. I was like, you might not find out about the bridge. It depended on if you actually followed the gnome into the secret passage or not. Because I wasn't sure how that's gonna plan. I have no clue what the fuck you guys are gonna do.
Yeah.
All I know is I build the space and you do what
Yeah.
you do with it.
Trust your player characters to always fuck everything up.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was like, well, they're either gonna find the trap bridge that is like clearly an illusion, try to walk over it. The pit of snakes is a decoy because it makes you like it's a pit. It has snakes in it. Yes, you could die from the snakes, but that's not really what's
It
down
was
there.
a very cunningly disguised trap.
yeah.
You hit a trap with a trap. I was like, Rommel would be proud.
How did you expect us to get over it? Because you weren't expecting the table.
I wasn't sure how you guys were gonna get over it. I like legit had no clue how you're gonna go over it. I have now started planning with
Okay.
no clue how you guys are doing.
Yep.
Because
Like,
I was at a loss until
Even the
Invar
first
was
one-
like, table.
Even the first one where with the spike trap with the ceiling trap, I had no clue how you guys were gonna handle it. I just knew how I wanted it to trigger and what would happen
Well,
if it triggered.
honestly,
There's
judging
other
by the
stuff that was going to
damage-
happen too in that room that never happened because you guys never triggered that trap.
Judging by the damage, we could probably go over as a giant eagle, and like you might get hit because you don't get an AC or anything.
You could fly over it, like for instance, Goldie could fly over it. And she might get hit, but she might just take a little damage. She's not gonna like.
I mean, the thing is, if Sindri flies over it, right? He will probably drop concentration when hit. Which is why I was like, we get the table and we fly. And I like the table idea because it's a practical solution. And Invar's, you know, in 10, so he's not super. No, he's in 8. Okay, he's pretty stupid. But like, he has practical solutions. He's got 10 wisdom, right? I was like, but also, there's a massive flaw. That is, he just stole a table from a super powerful being and dragged it all the way across the floor really loudly. And I'm like, that is something that he would definitely do. He would be like, I've came up with a cutting solution. You did
I'm like,
not
you
get
just
this
took her
through.
table, so she's gonna be pretty mad about that.
Yep. We can pay back to the table, though. We'll pay back.
Also, we're about to kill one of her mates. Possibly.
Yeah.
Dude,
The
I
mate's
held
gonna
up the
try
hands
kill us,
and the
though, so
eyeball
it's
of her mate.
self-defense
Like,
again.
I was rolling really hard. I did not get the situation. I enjoyed it because Bev's there going, "Oh God."
Monster. To be fair, pretty much like we're never gonna be like fighting a monster that isn't actively trying to kill us back. So it's always gonna be self-defense and therefore justified.
Yeah.
She ate my donkey.
She did. She did eat the donkey. I like that donkey.
It survived for like.
I'm very, very excited
weeks.
for next week.
Can't believe you ate the donkey.
Yeah.
Gotta
I'm
add to the
sorry.
list of
Mum,
fallen,
you'll understand.
fallen comrades. We've got a list of fallen comrades. We've got 10-foot pole, we've got donkey, and we've got me.
Hey, 10-foot pole still alive, all right? We're gonna find it.
Slowly, I will check every one of them.
Also, I hope the belt is what I think it is, because like when Maggie initially set this up, she was like I want you all to have a magic item. What do you suggest? And I was like, what limit is there? And she was like, oh, no limit, but we'll probably bring it down in line with everyone else's if there's a limit, you know. So I suggested this ridiculous belt of super strength, and Maggie was like, yeah, that is too powerful. And I'm like, a belt on a thing that looks like it's strength based? I'm really hoping it's the belt that I'm thinking of. I really hope it is, because Invar's one thing is he wants to be strong. I think that is my belt. I really want it to be my belt. Could not be.
Definitely seems that there's some crazy artifacts in here, like the pole of doing everything.
No, the crazy artifacts aren't in here
Swiss
anymore.
Army rod.
Goldie has them. Goldie has all the artifacts.
Goldie does have a lot of artifacts now.
I'm sorry, I've just yoinked everything. But, you know...
Well, it's because it's always made sense, so...
And because
Some
you
of my
always end
stuff,
up in
like,
dangerous situations separate from the group.
So I just give you guys things, and I actually, like, some of the things I gave you guys, I was expecting a different person to take. Whatever.
Did you expect the helmet to go on Mikalo?
I actually did.
Yeah, I was thinking that sounds like a Mikalo thing. But
Or potentially the mace, I was thinking could be a Mikalo thing as well.
Yeah, it may sound Mikalo thing, but...
Because after you took the helmet, I was like, well, what can I give to Mikalo that would make sense?
But 50-foot pole, as soon as that was mentioned, I'm sorry. I was like, this is Mikalo, this is Mikalo, this is 50-foot pole. Goodbye.
I'm sorry. Also, it's kind of, you know, Goldie is just like, yeah, I'll have that. You know, it's just pirate.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I mean, it makes sense for everybody to want everything. So, I mean, you guys are part of the Chosen. The whole point is that you guys try to find artifacts and stuff.
mean, I couldn't really have used that rod at all, so...
Well,
Also,
glory is
the
amazing.
fiery sword is going to be really freaking handy as well for, you know, stabbing things.
We're mostly about fame and glory, but the artifacts are neat as well.
Do you have proficiency in the type... What type of sword is it?
Ooh, that's a point, actually.
You might not have proficiency, because that's why it changes into
the-
different weapons.
It's a mace.
Yeah,
It's a mace and a sword and a spear. What type of sword?
But by
Yeah.
default, it is a mace.
But it can turn into the other things.
Yeah.
Yeah. By
But-
default, the rod is a mace.
Yeah, you have to know what you've got proficiency for, right? Because a mace is a martial weapon, I think.
Right.
I mean, and I think that's why
Flame
I thought it
becomes
would be a
flame
Mikala thing.
Is
It's
a...
a bonus action to press a button on the thing, so you
But
can
anyone
activate
can use the other things.
All
it
right,
just
weapons,
depends.
brackets, any sword. So could it be
Oh.
a short sword?
Yeah, if it's any sword.
Yeah. So I would have proficiency with that.
With the,
Yeah.
with the sword
And
part.
it's made so that like there's a weapon for everyone in there because it
Yeah.
can be a mace, or it can be a battle axe, or it can be a spear.
Yeah.
So you can throw it to a
and-
friend, and then they can change it to whatever makes sense for them. So.
Although I just realised it requires attunement.
How many achievement slots do you got?
We could have said that happened in the
No,
in
when-
the
if we would
The
have attuned
rest?
to that in the rest because we rested immediately afterwards, so we'd have tuned that.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So
No, you got the
learned-
rod.
we got the rod from the
We learned what it was
snake
in
lady,
a
and then
rest.
we went and slept because we slept and we rolled hit points for Mikalo.
Oh, right.
That was a
Yeah.
short rest that we had.
Yeah,
the
you
rod.
can attune a short rest and it takes an hour of focusing on the rod.
We said slept, and I think that's specifically for long, whereas short, it's just like relaxing.
You can take a
But yeah,
nap during a short
that's
rest.
when we looked at it.
And well, a long rest, it's 6 hours of sleeping and 2 hours of light activity, so you can attune on a long rest or a short rest. It has to be light.
I have rules of attunement actually on the sheet or on the rules sheet that I gave you because I give you guys like
I
all.
apologize. I didn't notice the attunement thing because I was too excited about the story about the poll. I was like, oh.
Yeah, magic item attunement is the first part.
Yeah. Well, you'd have attuned on the short rest anyway, so.
Well, by the time we'd got to the end of the bloody list, like
That's
required
true.
attunement was long gone.
Yeah. He's like, "What?"
We forgot the name of the rod again. The
It's
rod of
the
50-foot
Lordly
pole.
Might.
Lordly might.
No, the rod of 50-foot pole.
Yeah.
Team fisting and the 50-foot pole. We need to get
I'm
10-foot
glad you
pole.
guys
stay put on.
like. I'm glad you guys like the stuff so far. I know that it's like the things I'm giving you are probably really odd, but they make sense for what's happening in the dungeon. I hope that makes sense. Because sometimes like some people just give you stuff that like doesn't make sense for like what's actually like happening. You know,
Yeah.
like there's a reason why.
Yeah, because
that.
the dragon lady kills all the people who come in, and you've got random crappy loot that they all brought in.
There's a reason why the gnome had the telepathy helmet. There's think about what's
Yeah.
happening here. You have a creature in the water who uses telepathy. The trolls use telepathy. Like it's an ecosystem. So.
Okay. Anyway, that's probably a good place to end it. So thank you much for watching. Hopefully you've really enjoyed the after show. We talked about topic stuff. We were on topic. We're 100% on topic. This goes down as probably like
Yeah,
the
we were
second show
oddly
ever.
on topic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you for watching. We'll be back next week.
That was 30 minutes.